Hey guys, Erica with the K here. Today's video is completely unplanned and I literally have never gotten ready for a video so fast in my life, but after I found out what's going on, I had to just jump on and talk to you guys. So let me just tell you what I'm talking about. Monat, whatever, the video I literally just posted about how I like the product and I like the way it made my hair feel, actually, I believe made my vagina bleed. First, let me just put out a disclaimer and say that I will not be taking down the video I just posted about how I did like the product because I don't want anybody attacking this video saying that it's because it's a pyramid scheme or I'm making up a lie or anything like that. You guys can see that my feelings for the product were 100% legit and authentic when I filmed that video. I didn't realize at the time, but shortly after filming that video, I went to the bathroom and I wiped and I realized that there was a little bit of blood and I thought, well, maybe I ate something and I had just done number 2, had a bowel movement. And I was like, well, maybe I ate something that didn't really agree with me and maybe it was just the end part and maybe it was my butt that just whatever. I'm not even trying to be funny, like I'm being serious. Then the next day I woke up and I was like, I feel like I have my period. And I look down and I see a big clump of blood in the toilet. And I was like, that's so weird. I'm not supposed to have my period. And now I never talk about stuff like this on my channel, ever. If you guys have ever been here, I do not talk about this kind of stuff. I'm actually on birth control. And so I get my periods pretty regularly. So it's not like, I don't have a regular period, blah, blah. Like, I get them pretty regularly. I've been on birth control for a while now, so they are pretty regular. I am in the middle of my birth control pack, which means I have like a week and a half left of my birth control before I should be starting my period. So it was just very weird to me. And I said to my husband, I'm like, I think I got my period. And he's like, oh, that's really weird. Like, you're not supposed to have it now. And I was like, no, weird. I knew it wasn't a normal period because it was very brown. Like, you know the end of your period when you start, like, I don't know if this happens to everybody, but it's not like a true blood color. It's more like a brownish color. That's what it kind of was. So I didn't use a tampon. Instead, I used a pad because I don't really like using tampons unless I'm like in a heavy flow. Otherwise, I don't know, not some TMI right now, but sometimes if you're not bleeding that heavy and you put a tampon in and then you go to the bathroom and you go to change it, if it's not completely saturated in your period, it might hurt a little when you pull it out because it might be too dry. So I didn't want that to happen, so I was using a pad. And so I noticed that it was very brown, the blood that I was having for my period. I didn't think anything of it. I was like, that's weird. Maybe I just got my period, very weird. The following day, I still had my period, and then the following day brings us to today. And I was on YouTube and I had never looked up reviews for Monat or anything like that. But I have been recently following Brittany Gray, the YouTuber. And so I've been watching a lot of her videos because I just find her inspiring as a hairstylist. And I saw that she had a video that was her review on Monat and it had a thumbs down. Like her in the box had a thumbs down. And I was like, oh, I wonder what her experience was. You know, sometimes as a stylist, you just want to throw ideas off of each other or, see like, oh, maybe I didn't realize that was whatever the case is. And she pretty much opens the video talking about the chemicals in the product. And I remember when I was filming the video, I thought, well, they kind of word this funny where they say like some of the products used in our factories are natural or something like that it said. And I was kind of like, that's kind of weird because you're not saying the products in this are natural. You're saying the products that you use in your factory are. It was just very weird. But you know what? I wound up taking that part out of my original video because I thought, I don't want anybody to attack this video and say you're just saying this because you don't like direct sales companies. I didn't want that video to be that. I just really wanted to give a true, honest review on how the product worked. And then she wound up saying something about an ingredient and how people have reactions to it. And then something in my head clicked and I said, oh my God, do people get vaginal bleeding from this? So I immediately looked up Monat, whatever, bleeding. And a forum came up where a woman was talking about how she was using the product. I'm going to link that below because I can't do it justice as much as, holy crap. I was like, I literally texted my husband and was like, oh my God, I think that this product is making me bleed. And it freaked me the fuck out. So pretty much that's like how it was making her bleed. And she didn't use it for like a week because she went away, and then she didn't really bleed that week, and she just had like a really heavy period, and it like lasted for like a very long time, and it just was so weird to me because I was like, oh my God, this is like what's happening to me. And if I'm going to, like, I'm the kind of person that like will have the allergic reaction to something. Like, that is me. I have very sensitive skin. I get like whatever. But all I could think was, what the fuck is in this product that it is making my vagina bleed from being put on my head? Like, that's a long way to go. Like, is it in my blood? Is it in my pores? Like, is it in, like, it's like in my organs? Like, what the fuck? So I literally jumped in the shower and I washed my hair 3 times with shampoo, like a drugstore shampoo, because I knew it would like clarify it and like strip everything out of it. And then I just put a very little bit of conditioner on the ends of my hair because I can't brush it if I don't. And I didn't want to put any more conditioner in. Just letting you guys know that if you ever have like an allergic reaction to something, you do want to strip the oils out, because if you start putting conditioner or put oils in your hair, it will just spread it even more. So if you're trying to like get something off of you or off your skin, don't lotion afterwards, don't condition afterwards. You just want to dry it out. So that's why like I didn't really like put a lot of conditioner in, just on the very ends. And then I didn't put any Moroccan oil. I didn't put any products in afterwards because I was just like, oh my God, I need to get this the fuck out of my hair. So that is pretty much where I am right now. So I just wanted to come on and let you guys know. Normally I wash my hair like once a week. This was 3 days ago when I used the product, and I pretty much immediately started bleeding. After I showered, I did check and I put on a new pad, and I'm like very slightly spotting right now. So I don't know how. It's like almost immediate. I don't know how this is happening, but it's like almost immediate. Like I'm still kind of whatever, maybe it's still in my system, but like it's very much less. And it just really freaks me out. So I just wanted to come on and say, like, to the person who sent me the products, I'm so sorry that the product you were selling is doing this. I'm not sorry for doing this video, because God forbid somebody miscarries, or God forbid something happens and it just really fucks somebody up because they're using it for a long time. I only used a sample pack, and this was my result. I couldn't even imagine using this for weeks or months or years. It scares me, and like, thank God me and my husband are not trying right now to have kids, because I don't even know how I would live with myself thinking, why did I have to try that stupid sample for YouTube when it just could have affected our life. So scary to me. It's literally so scary. So I do regret not doing more research on it first and foremost, but I am going to leave that video up, and in the comments I will leave like warning and a link to this video, and I'll also leave the blog that I found talking about how somebody was bleeding also, just because I want to bring awareness, and I just don't want people to attack this video and think because it's a direct sales company I'm negatively saying this. Like, no, you guys can watch my first video. I actually did like the way it made my hair feel. I liked the way it made my hair look. But guys, if you're selling Monat, please, morally, please, even if you guys are like killing it in the direct sales company business, just find another direct sales company, one that isn't making women bleed from their vagina. Please just reconsider and just find another direct sales company to sell. If you guys are really good at direct sales and you guys are good at building teams underneath you, it doesn't matter what product you sell. You guys can sell anything. Find a new direct sales company, please. Please, I urge all of you, because what happened to me was fucking scary. And I couldn't imagine if I was in a different place in my life. And like I said, if I was trying to get pregnant, or if I was pregnant, or if anything other than just me being me right now was going on in my life, how scary that would have been. It was scary. It was scary already to think like, I need to get this out of my hair. I need to like clarify my scalp. I didn't use a clarifying shampoo, but I did use a cheap shampoo that I knew would strip everything from my hair. And I also like washed my scalp 3 times, and then I also went in my hair and washed all my hair. And then, like I said, like if you guys are experiencing the same thing and you just want it out, try not to use conditioner at the end, because the oils from the conditioner will just put it right back in into like your pores and your skin and stuff like that. You just kind of like want to dry it out. Think of like Dawn dish soap when they would clean the animals from the oil spill with the Dawn dish soap, something like that, where like it just dries it right out, or just like doesn't allow your skin to be like moisturized or whatever and conditioned and have all that moisture in there. You don't want that if you're trying to get this out of your hair. So guys, again, if you are selling Monat, please reconsider. Or please, if a client reaches out to you and says that they're experiencing the bleeding, please do not dismiss them. do your homework, do your research. This is scary shit, man. This could be like somebody's life. So that is just, I just wanted to come on and just let you guys know that, like, I regret not doing more research on the products that were used, the ingredients that were used, and it was kind of a red flag to me when I saw that it said in the same laboratories or whatever it was. I was like, that's kind of weird. But I was like, let me just take that out of the video because I don't want people to just think that I'm being negative. And so I did take it out of my original video. But like, guys, seriously, I hope that this video somehow goes viral, and I hope that people see that you're not crazy if you're like, why am I bleeding all of a sudden? I'm not supposed to be bleeding. Or if you notice that your periods are heavier, or if you notice that they're longer, just stop using the product. Please stop using it. And I don't even know how to end this video, guys. Just please be careful. And that's about it. All right, guys, bye.